Ukrainian Special Forces units have significantly increased the deployment of ground robotic complexes during military operations, with a recent demonstration of the Lyut Fury robot showcasing its capabilities on the front lines of the Sumy region. The footage, captured exclusively by HUR, reveals the robot's precise operation in a hostile environment. Equipped with a PKT machine gun, the Lyut robot is able to navigate difficult terrain, including areas with fallen trees and craters caused by explosions. As it moves, it maintains a stable connection and continuously transmits video footage to its command post, providing real-time intelligence. Upon reaching enemy positions, the robot uses its heavy machine gun to unleash a stream of fire, effectively neutralizing Russian occupiers. The robot's strategic placement creates a suppression point, allowing other Ukrainian forces to maneuver and advance with greater effectiveness. This new technological asset significantly enhances the operational capabilities of Ukraine's forces, offering a powerful tool in asymmetric warfare. The increasing use of unmanned ground vehicles like Lyut shows the growing reliance on robotics in modern warfare, providing a technological advantage in operations that require both precision and adaptability. The deployment of these robots plays a key role in Ukraine's ongoing defense efforts, disrupting enemy positions while reducing the risk to personnel. Earlier, it was reported that Ukrainian drones and robots captured Russian soldiers without infantry in a historic operation. Soldiers of Ukraine's 3rd Separate Assault Brigade have carried out a unique operation in the Kharkiv region, in which Russians surrendered for the first time ever to unmanned ground platforms, without infantry involvement and with zero casualties on the Ukrainian side. Troops from the 2nd Assault Battalion cleared Russian positions using only FPV drones and ground robotic complexes, according to the brigade's report. After drone strikes hit Russian fortifications, one of the ground robotic complexes approached a destroyed dugout. In a rare move, the Russian forces chose to surrender to avoid being blown up. The surviving soldiers were remotely escorted to Ukrainian lines by drones and officially taken prisoner. The operation was carried out by the NC-13 GRC unit from the BPS Deuce Ex Machina Company of the 2nd Battalion. They successfully stormed enemy positions that had previously resisted multiple assaults by neighboring units. As a result, Ukrainian forces secured the fortified area and nearby tree line. Russia has recently significantly stepped up its drone attacks on Ukraine, and experts believe they are part of a larger Russian offensive this summer. As Deutsche Welle writes, thanks to the expansion of drone production, Russia is now capable of carrying out attacks of this level itself, without relying on Iran. They are currently producing thousands of drones a month. Military technology expert David Gambling told Deutsche Welle. This could be in the tens of thousands, enough to swamp most defense systems that can shoot down missiles. However, Colonel Markus Riesner of the Austrian Armed Forces believes that Russia could not carry out such attacks without help from other countries, adding that China supplies drone parts and North Korea supplies ballistic missiles. It is clear that Russia relies on its allies, he said. According to Riesner, Putin has two strategic goals in his latest combined attacks: to destroy Ukraine's military-industrial complex and to influence the Ukrainian public. Targeted attacks on a population that should be further weakened by terror are an indirect attempt to put pressure on the Ukrainian government, he said. In turn, German political scientist Andreas Heinemann-Gruda predicts that Russia will launch a new offensive this summer, and in his opinion, The increase in the number of combined attacks is part of this campaign. Russia's goal, he said, is to cripple Ukraine's air defenses to the point where losses cannot be replaced by supplies from Western countries. He added that the attacks could also signal that Russia is preparing for a decisive battle and that he could not rule out the possibility that Russia would force Ukraine to submit to the Kremlin's demands by the end of the year. At the same time, all the experts interviewed told DW that more decisive action from the West is needed to restore control on the battlefield. Ukraine is now making good progress in producing its own drones, but it still needs support. Colonel Reisner said it needs Western support, especially in the area of special weapons systems, such as the Patriot anti-aircraft missile. He said, earlier aviation expert Anatoly Krapchinsky said that the Russians are gradually increasing the number of Shaheds that they simultaneously launch at Ukraine. According to him, the enemy will reach 1,000 drones as early as next month. US President Donald Trump will announce on Monday a new plan to arm Ukraine, which is expected to include offensive weapons, writes Axios, citing its sources. Two sources told Axios that they have reason to believe the plan is likely to include long-range missiles capable of reaching targets deep inside Russia, including Moscow. The publication writes, Senator Lindsey Graham told Axios that Trump is really angry with Putin, and his upcoming announcement will be very aggressive. Axios notes that a new initiative to be presented at a meeting between Trump and NATO's Secretary General Mark Rutte suggests that European countries will pay for US-made weapons to be sent to Ukraine. Such a scheme was proposed by Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelenski during a NATO summit 2 weeks ago. It is noted that one of the factors that convinced Trump to go down this path was a phone conversation with Vladimir Putin on July the 3rd, in which the Russian leader made it clear that he planned to escalate the war. In the days that followed, the arms plan evolved from an idea to something more concrete. Trump said that he would send missiles to Ukraine for Patriot air defense systems, stressing that they are needed to protect the country. I haven't agreed on the number yet, but they will have some because they need protection. But the European Union is paying for it. We don't pay anything for it, but we will send. It will be business for us, and we will send them Patriot that they desperately need, the US president said when asked by a journalist whether the US would supply Ukraine with additional missiles for Ukraine. According to Reuters, Trump expressed displeasure with the actions of Russian leader Vladimir Putin. We will send them Patriot that they desperately need because Putin has already surprised a lot of people. He speaks beautifully and then bombs everyone in the evening. But there's a bit of a problem here. I don't like it, Trump said. He noted that the United States plans to supply Ukraine with various pieces of high-tech military equipment,